Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning.
Got another kind of a little impromptu live stream here. We got Rob. We got Rob with us, Cheap Comic Collector, and we got Mr. Mike, the Easy Comic Reader, and then in the corner we got that guy down there, that Higgy Pop feller. Higgy!
Howdy. Howdy.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Everything's good.
We are doing
Hey,
good.
Mike, do you have any snow down there in sunny South Texas?
Brother, we're shoveling right now, man. I got the crew out there and said, y'all gonna come on, get out that snow. Heck no, baby. I'm wearing shorts.
Shorts.
God.
It ain't cold at all down here, man.
It's been getting in the 80s here.
So,
Yeah, so
It's hot. I don't like it.
remember those shorts from the 80s?
That's like record highs or near record highs for this time of the year.
You remember wearing the jams back in the 80s, the jams? Those shorts, they were called jams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we used to,
They weren't quite short, they weren't quite pants. Yeah.
Yes.
I think I had one pair of those.
They were clam diggers.
Clam digger.
Yep.
Clam digger.
Oh man.
All right, we got library in the chat, and I am one of us. Say, fellows, people, woo!
What's up? I am one of us.
Awesome. No, it's supposed to get kind of cold up here this week.
As opposed to.
Yeah, supposed to. And it's weird because last year it was like in the 50s. Now at this time, so now next week it's going to be probably minus 40, between minus 40 and minus 50. So
yeah, it's the humidity.
Yeah, I don't think that's good for the human body, is it? To be that drastic to change?
The extremes.
The extremes. It's kind of scary.
It makes us hardy. We're not soft like Easy down there in the heat, you know.
Brother, you come down to sunny South Texas when it's blazing hot, brother. You're gonna be like, no.
I'll end up.
Nah, but I don't know if I can survive the cold like y'all got it up there.
I don't know if I can survive the heat. I'll end up looking like a Buick seat after sitting in the sun like that. You guys remember when I had these Pizzazz magazines?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wait till you crack them open. Holy mackerel.
Oh, yeah.
I brought these out for you, Joe, because you are a Star Wars nut.
Oh, God, yes.
And there's all sorts of fun stuff. There's even an article about the Jaws movie.
Oh.
I mean, these things are loaded, man. And
Pizzazz.
So this, like, Pizzazz started the Star Wars comics before Marvel started them. It's a Marvel magazine, but this is where the Star Wars comics started. You know, Chaikin It Boss was doing the. They threw him in the back. There's even a Young Tarzan comics, right? And then you go right to Star Wars. You know, and
oh wow.
I'm telling you, man, Ron Thomas.
Actually, the first appearance of Star Wars in comics.
Yeah.
Roy Thomas and Howard Chaykin and Tony DiZoliga. And it just blows my mind. These and
now is that before the series came out?
That's what I was told. Yeah, I didn't do deep dive. And there's an O.J. Simpson. Come on, I mean, O.J. was still shown in good light back then.
Oh man, that was meant for you, brother.
But you know what? It is funny. It's a telling of the future. See how he's angry? See how he's angry right there? That's the O.J. we know and love. Driving the white Bronco down the highway. And your Stephanie. Here he is.
That was made for you. That book was made for you, man.
I mean, easy. I'm telling you now. And then we got. He gave Ed Collector gave me 4 of them, right? Now we got Sean Cassidy, right? Who didn't love Sean? But once
He's
again,
not dead.
I know. I'm sorry. I had him mistaken with the youngest BG brother. Remember, he something happened with him, Rob. The
Okay.
youngest BG. Andy. Rest in peace, Andy. Here's the Jaws article. They're talking about how the mechanical jaws kept on breaking down, Joe.
Nice.
Yeah, they go with it. They draw diagrams. I mean, they're getting deep.
They had that problem with the theme park here when they first opened. It was
Oh, really?
constantly breaking. Yeah.
A friend of my father's went out. He grew up with my dad in the neighborhood, and he went out to California. I mean, we're talking the 50s and 60s, and he was in the Jaws movie. He was a extra. He was the guys on the docks, but just a little, hey.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and so anyways, there's more Star Wars. I just want to show you the Star Wars because it just was great. I mean, Leif Garrett, I mean, what a dream.
That was the first 45 I ever bought with my own money, man.
Leif
for dancing by Leif Garrett, yeah.
So, X-wing fighter.
Some more Star Wars.
Nice. Yeah, and it's funny because this page is on paper and this one is on glossy. They mix it up a lot, I noticed.
Was the poster on the other side or what? Was there a poster in those?
Not really. It's just weird.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But it's really good. And of course, there was this one with the Sgt. Pepper's movie on the cover. Yeah. All right, with Frampton. You guys remember that movie? Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
You remember this?
I've never watched that one, dude. I've never watched it, man.
Easy. Come on, man.
I know, brother. I'm slipping on that one.
There was the villains in the movie were played by in other bands, Aerosmith. Yep. They were the villains in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes it much more interesting to me.
There's a lot of.
Everybody's saying he never sees those out there, man. Neither do I.
No, I've never come across a Possess.
Looky there.
I'd love to grab some.
That is cool. I've never even.
I've
heard of them, but I haven't.
Puts Dynamite to shame.
So I should do the research myself, but I was told that Star Wars started in Pizzazz. So.
Wow.
Oh.
And this,
hey man, so is the Star Wars story? Does it go with the movie, or does it look like a?
I don't know. I didn't read them yet.
Is it?
Yeah.
It doesn't. What I'm seeing.
Is that like a standalone story, or was it serialized?
Yeah.
I don't know. What I'm seeing, it doesn't look like anything from the movie yet. So.
No. They were just making it up.
Well, the first Star Wars comics didn't match the movie, right? Because they were basing them off of the original scripts.
Yeah.
First, 6 of them did. And then they went off, or something like that.
And I want to show this to Joe. This is a paperback. Empire Strikes Back.
Oh.
All right.
Awesome.
But do you have this one? It's the comic.
Oh man, no! I had that when I was younger. When you could order books through your school. What was that?
Yeah.
Scholastic or whatever. I had that back then, but I haven't had it since. Oh, that's a good one.
It's in a condition of whoa minus, but I had to get it.
Oh yeah.
Man.
I just walked into my local clam shack and it was just sitting there on the counter with a couple other ones, but this is the only one that was in comic format.
Comic format.
And it's Empire Strikes Back, man. I had to grab that sucker.
The best.
I saw this movie at a drive-in in Vermont, and I was never the same.
No.
Yeah. You saw Empire or the first one?
I saw Empire.
Nice.
And it's just like the Tauntaun getting his guts ripped open and Han's throwing Luke in there. I was like, this is great.
I saw the first one in Stamford, Texas, baby. Small town, but they had a drive-in. So
the booming metropolis.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
The guys at work call me a Tauntaun because of the way I burp. So. And this is one I went to my. So I went to Harvey's. Which is an old fella that has a coin and collectible shop. And he called me. He says he's no longer in the comic book business. So he goes, I have a few comics left over. Come on by. And I got this magazine, the Marvel Super Special, issue number 33, Buckaroo Banzai.
Nice.
And just another one of my favorite movies back then.
Yeah.
There's Ellen Barkin as Pretty Penny. Oh, yeah, great name, Pretty Penny. And the whole Banzai crew, man. Buckaroo Banzai was a neurosurgeon. He was a test pilot. He was a rock star. And he was also RoboCop.
Yeah.
And that's John Lithgow. Remember? John Lithgow was the bad guy. And it starts off with Buckaroo Banzai being a test pilot, and he drives through a mountain, and he goes into a different dimension. And that's when the people from the different dimension come across over, and they're aliens. It's just fantastic.
It's got one of the greatest end credit scenes ever.
Yeah, with the song and all that.
With the song, and they're dancing and walking. Oh, total 80s cheese. Love
Yeah,
it.
I eat it up. That's it right there.
Brother Higgy,
And,
you fall another notch on your ranking. I've never watched Buckaroo Banzai.
What? Dude.
Hey,
Jeff
man,
Goldblum.
I
Jeff
didn't watch it.
Goldblum's in it.
Jeff
Man,
Goldblum was the
Not that I don't
cowboy.
wanna watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that I don't want to watch it. I just never seen it, man.
You're gonna love it. It's right up your alley, man.
Yeah.
All
It's
right, let's do
classic.
And
Classic.
it's funny. It's very funny.
Cool. I'll definitely dig
And-
that.
And yeah, the aliens that were portrayed like very cheesy and awesome. So
Mhm.
it was a good time. So I just wanted to share that. I can't
Oh,
hang out
yeah.
too long tonight, guys, but I just wanted to show that.
That is
That's
awesome.
it, man. Oh, did you
That is
see?
awesome.
I got to show you a picture of Metarog. Did you see the picture of Metarog, Easy?
Oh yeah. Stud of the year.
Metarog was the stud of the year on Stud Weekly.
Oh man.
That is awesome.
Oh man.
And I think you guys will get a kick out of this right here. This is I picked this up today. Captain Marvel issue number 10. Look at that cover, man.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Marie Severin.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Dang, dude.
He's going ah. But yeah, that's what I picked up, man. That's what I got.
It's sweet.
Nice. Nice.
I'm going to click on a couple of these here. Yep. Library. One of the best, man. It was gross. That's the first time I ever saw guts in a movie, you know?
Yeah.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
On the outside.
There you go. Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park.
Oh,
We watched
man.
that because-
Oh, awesome.
We watched that because it was free on TV, man. That was
Yep.
a dang
Yep.
event that night, brother. We
Big
got
time,
our
right?
albums, put them up to the TV. Shoot yeah, man. Heck yeah.
The
That was
best,
an event.
the best is when you watch it now, and
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
it's just funny because Ace Frehley's stunt double was a black dude, and you can tell. It's just funny, not whatever.
Yeah.
Peter Criss was so hammered the whole time they couldn't understand what he was saying, so they got some other voice actor who did the voice of Spider-Man in the 80s the TV show, the cartoon Spider-Man's Amazing Friends. The actor that played Spider-Man, voiced Spider-Man, had to do the voiceover for Peter Criss. That was his first gig he ever had before the Spider-Man stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful movie. Beautiful.
Can you watch that on YouTube? Probably not, right? I mean,
No.
kids, they're not gonna let you watch anything. But
I
if you
haven't.
have it. Yeah.
I have it because I bought because I'm a huge Kiss fan, so I bought that Kisstory, and it's the Blu-rays, and it's actually on there. It's on that whole set. It's got a copy of it on there.
The Kissology.
Kissology. The
Yeah,
Kisstory.
History.
Kisstory.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
I used to. My brother still has our old Kiss Army badges. When we joined, it was in a comic book or something.
Yeah,
And
hang on to those.
We were pleading with my dad, Dad, please, can we join the Kiss Army and blah, blah, blah. And my dad's like, fine.
You probably thought you were going to have to go to boot camp. He's like, sure.
Kiss Army. What the hell is that?
You talking about those weirdos with the makeup and the high heels? Yeah. Well, I guess they got that one really good song, but that's about it.
My dad would turn that off immediately. He wouldn't let us watch any of that stuff.
That was fun.
That's funny.
Spitting out blood and doing their thing. All right, here. I'm going to guess I could have did that one. Sorry guys, just give me a second.
Sorry, brother.
You do
right.
your thing.
Rob, you want to go?
Yes, I do.
Go some steps? Oh, I mean not go.
No, I want to talk about this.
Oh, okay. Here, give me a second here. No.
Hey, Joe.
Joe, it's the Joe Show.
There you are.
It's me. Well, I didn't. Now I can't see anybody.
Oh, we're here.
All right. So I got this in one of my boxes yesterday, right?
That's awesome.
It's Apache Hunter. It's not listed in Key Collector. Price guides I did find it in listed it around $180. And when I didn't know what it was, all I saw was when I grabbed it, when I bought it, it was an old Western, right? That's all I knew about it. Yeah. And then when I got it, it came in and I'm like, well, what the hell is this? You know, it's very thin. It's got 5 staples through the front cover. And I was just, oh, this is just a piece of crap, right? But then I was looking at it and I was like, no, this is like an ash can. This is not a, you know, this has got a story by John Severin and it's got a story by Russ Heath. Wow. And then on the inside back cover, it's got this stamp that says a preview sample. This sample of an approved youth favorite comic will give you an idea of the colorful appearance of the cover, blah, 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 blah. It talks about advertising in it. So it's basically a mock-up that they did to show future advertisers what their comic book was going to look like. And this company, Creative Pictorials, according to Grand Comics Database, has never published. This is the only comic book listed for them, and they don't have any information on it.
Oh, wow.
So I was trying to find out more about the company. I haven't found anything. I can't find the company listed anywhere other than a couple places on the internet where they talk about this comic. So I'm thinking it's pretty rare because how many of them would they have actually sat in an office and stapled together, you know?
No, that's a unique thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
And you said
so that's cool.
1955.
So that's my new major score that, you know, I haven't had one in a while. So that was made me feel good.
So what's what year do you think that is, Rob?
It says 1954.
54. Damn.
Oh, wow.
And all those staples, I looked at the one on Grand Comics Database. It shows those staples in the exact same spots. That's just how they made it. So, and it's in really nice condition, you know.
Heck yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll take it. You know? My mom's screaming for me, so I got to step away, guys.
All right, Rob.
All right.
Be right back.
Don't let nothing.
Yeah, that
jump
is
out
pretty
at
cool. Trying to figure out a way to. Sorry about this, guys.
No, don't worry, brother.
No worries.
We're just chilling over here, man. We're shooting
stuff.
We're shooting stuff.
Just having fun, you know. All right.
Yeah, man. I was just wondering, like, how many of those were actually made. If he saw one that had a picture, is that damn thing the one that they took the picture of and he got a hold of it, or were there 5 made? You know, that is very interesting, man.
Yeah, I mean, whereas
Yeah.
if they were giving them to potential advertisers or marketing or whatever, you know, I mean, is there 100? Is there 200? Is there 10? I don't.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, you don't know.
Very cool, man.
So very awesome, and I'm back. So
Okay.
And we're still talking. Yeah, she just wanted to know if I wanted to go to bed. It's like, no.
Robert, you stayed up all
Do
night.
you want to go to bed? No. I was like, well,
That's a fair question.
I don't know.
I know that they like with that comic book. I know that they. Hey, werewolf, how you doing?
Yeah, Wolfie's in the house, baby.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's a werewolf.
I know that they do that with movies, or they used to do that with movies a while ago, where because I had a buddy out in LA that would get all these screener DVDs,
right?
And he sent me a couple, and it was called Invasion, and it had Johnny Depp and Charlize Theron on it. You know, I'm like, what the hell is this? Is this a new movie? Well, then a couple months later, the movie came out called The Astronaut's Wife, and that's what the movie was called when it aired. But it was just kind of a, you know,
it went through some changes.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to show, Rob? Or?
Oh, I got lots of stuff to show. But one thing I wanted to get to, since Higgy said he couldn't be here very long, was Higgy, I heard you got a birthday coming up.
Oh.
Yes, I do. Yes.
And so I was going to release this Tuesday, but since we have you here as a captive audience, let's see what we can do with this.
All right.
Here it goes. Play whenever you want, Joe.
Here we go. Whoa!
Look out!
Woke up today, feeling alive. It's Higgy Pop's Big Day Thrive. Candles and wishes fill the air. Brotherhood on peace, we're all there. Rock the night with electric vibe.
Yeah!
Singing loud, let's hit the ride. Cake and cheers, the band's so tight. Salute to you, we own the night. Happy birthday, Higgy, let's go wild. Dance like crazy, laugh like a child. Brotherhood of peace, we salute with pride. In your honor, we'll let the good times ride. Streetlights glow, city wakes, grooving hard with no mistakes. Clinking glasses, stories unfold. Higgy's Day, forever bold. Guitar shredding, hearts all pound. Feeling high, unity in every beat. Celebrate, Higgy can't be beat. Years go by, but you're still fly. Rocking underneath the sky. Memories made with every song.
There they are.
Brotherhood stands strong, lifelong.
Oh, cool.
The Super Pet.
Oh.
Oh my God, Rob! Thank you so much, kid.
Oh man.
I've
That
never.
was awesome.
Wow! Wow!
Happy
Holy
birthday, brother.
crap.
Happy birthday. man.
Ah,
Happy
you
birthday,
got to
Iggy.
rock out with Kiss. I never knew this, man.
I never. Oh my God! I'm speechless. Rob, thank you so much, man.
That's
That's
why I
a-
didn't get to bed until 6:30 last night, or in the morning.
No wonder
that
your
was
mother's worried about you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Cool.
Oh,
So cool.
That's amazing. I turned into the Ghost Rider. Did you see that, Joe?
Yeah, yeah. That was just so rad, man.
Yeah, that was when I was like, okay, what else can I do? What I need. I'm looking at the song and I'm looking at how much more space can I fill? What I got to keep thinking up stuff.
That's a lot of work.
So
Thank you so much, Rob.
it's always fun doing those. And the
And easy.
right now,
Notice
since I'm not filming for my channel, I have time to do it. So
you see how he's using the ducks you created there, Easy. Remember the ducks?
oh yeah. Quacktastics, baby.
The Quacktastics. Thank you, man.
and
Yeah.
of course, I did use you guys in Metarog's video, and I apologize for not asking for permission.
No
I
need.
knew I purposely put you guys in there knowing that you wouldn't care. So
No need to ask. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Ugly. Dude, that's
yeah
nice,
happy
man.
birthday, man. That's awesome. What, Tuesday? Nice.
Tuesday. Yep. 51. 51.
51.
How old are you now, Mike? Easy. Are you 51?
I'm 51. I'll be 52 in June.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm days away from Joe.
I'll be
gotta go
52
again.
in
Mom
June.
probably wants to go to bed now.
All right, Rob.
When's you? Yeah, because I turned 52 at the end of June. That's crazy.
I'm June the 14th
Oh,
on
Good
on
one.
American Flag Day. And I was born in an Air Force base. So America.
America.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah.
What
I was born
Air
there
Force?
Because Dias Air Force Base. And the only reason I was born there because the old man said it cost me $5 to have you delivered there versus the hospital was just down the road. So
Hey, it's a good deal.
Yeah.
You got all your limbs. You got everything.
Yeah, I'm all right, man.
It all worked out, man. It all worked out.
Berto,
Berto's
what's going
here.
on, baby?
Berto. That was
Library
great. What a great.
Exactly.
We got a very nice Higgy movie, Rob.
Back again. She just needed help with the TV. So.
We're living parallel lives. Thank you again, Rob. That was great, man.
Oh, you're welcome.
I know that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of fun.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that it's work. You just type in a sentence and hope to get something good, you know?
Oh, library.
I believe I got
51 in May. Dang, a bunch of 51-year-olds around here. Heck
Yeah, huh? We're in the age bracket, man.
I don't know, man-child card. I just keep it, you know.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean there could be worse things.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
And then I had this book too. This is Batman Punisher.
Yeah, that's a good read.
Yeah, it's by Denny O'Neil, Barry Kitson. They both signed it. It's got a certificate.
Oh wow,
You're legit. You're legit.
And I'm giving this one away when I hit 700 subscribers. I'm only 4 away.
That's a good. That's a
Holy.
good. That's a good. That's a good prize.
So
yeah.
I figured
I
I'd
didn't
jump
even know-
on the giveaway bandwagon. Everybody's doing it.
That's right.
Was that Marvel or was it DC or was it a?
You know, I mean, it's both. I don't
Both,
know.
I suppose, but I
Batman got top billing, but at the time, it's probably DC because Denny O'Neil was mainly DC, right?
Mainly, I
Batman
think so.
Punisher Lake of Fire, published by DC Comics, yeah, and Marvel Entertainment, but DC gets top billing, so
Oh, I suppose.
probably. Oh wow, this is cool. Probably Marvel did like their own version, but it was Punisher Batman. That's kind of how they did it around that time.
Mhm. And there was a lot of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's cool. So
Sweet.
somebody will be getting that eventually.
All right, let's get out of here. So they used to do that with movies too back in the day, because I remember there's two versions of back in the 60s, the King Kong versus Godzilla.
Mm.
So when it came out in the United States, it was King Kong versus Godzilla. But when it came out over in Japan, it was Godzilla versus King Kong, because whatever country it was from, that character got the top billing.
Right,
That's their movie star. Yeah.
makes sense.
That's right. That's an Academy Award, the Academy Award winning Godzilla,
For real.
which is awesome.
So
Mike,
I've been
did you got any-
watching.
Oh.
I just learned about. I think I heard it from you guys. Tubi, the
Yeah.
streaming service. So I did delve into that, and it was, oh my lord! If I ever get like tonsillitis and stay home for a month, I know what I'm watching. There's a lot of good stuff on Tubi.
Oh yeah, man. It's a lot
Yeah.
of weird stuff. So that's what I'm watching.
Yeah.
A lot of weird
Yeah,
off the wall stuff, man. I love that, man.
there's I started watching a little bit of some kung fu movie. I can't tell you which one it was, but I started falling into a kung fu trap there for a second. There, I could watch those all day.
Heck yeah. They got a couple of the old 70s Kung Fu, the series. Do you guys remember USA Network? We've talked about this before, but they had Kung Fu Theater on Saturdays.
Yeah.
I remember.
And they had that one, I can't remember the name of the movie, but when the guy with the one Kung Fu dude that had the white hair and he had the ponytail, and the ponytail had the blades on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
So he'd be whipping around and chopping people's heads off with these blades from the ponytail. And you'd just be like, yeah, baby.
He whips his hair back and forth. Yes.
But I noticed today, Tubi, because I put a couple on my list, they got a lot of the old Dick Tracy serials on now.
Wow.
So I watch those, but I've been watching a lot of the old Flash Gordon,
Yeah.
Buck Rogers,
Yeah.
Phantom, Blackhawks. I didn't even know they had a Blackhawks serial back in the day. That's
I didn't know that.
What's that one?
Yeah, I've been
Oh.
watching a lot of the Sinbads and
Yep.
Hercules and stuff. Good
That
stuff, man.
reminds
Good
me
stuff.
of these.
Yes.
The Spider.
Oh,
There you go.
Right. Turns out
There you
there's a serial of the spider that I did not know about. They talk about it in an article in this back of these books.
Yep.
The I don't know what the movie serial is called, but there's an article about the fighting the octopus.
Spider and the
Oh.
Octopus.
So that might be the next one I do after the Captain America one.
That'll be cool.
It's over because I'm not familiar with that one. So it'd be cool to do something kind of obscure like that. But yeah, those are in one of the boxes I got in recently. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
I always
that's
thought
awesome.
that was,
From you.
yeah.
Well, I bought a copy, a set you had earlier.
Spider.
Spider Rico.
It's the spider.
And I've
Oh,
read
just-
some of the pulps, and that thing is violent, dude. The spider, the pulp
Yeah.
Oh, really?
is freaking violent, dude. It's nice. It's good stuff. Yes, they are by Tim Truman.
Mm.
Have you seen the serial, Mike?
Yeah, I've seen parts of the serial as well.
Is it violent or is it, you know?
No, it's your
No.
run of the mill cereal. It's gonna have all the, all
Okay.
the hits in there. But it's
Yeah, they
cool,
all
man.
kind of run the same kind of way.
Yeah.
Was that Tim Truman, Rob, that did those spiders?
Yes.
It was.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
Yep.
The gritty Tim Truman, if you like
There's
that
some,
stuff.
there's
man.
some like cool Doc
Gritty, yeah.
Savage too that are.
Who's that? Oh,
It's
is
a
that
good
Doc
cover.
Savage?
Doc Savage from Dark Horse.
Oh, awesome.
Man.
Not sure why I'm getting. There we go. But
Man of
I hadn't
bronze.
seen these before either, so I was like, these are cool.
Heck yeah.
And got some Indiana Jones.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
There you go, Joe.
Is that the Spear of Destiny? Is that what that
Yep.
said?
Spear
Oh,
of
nice.
Destiny, number 3. Number 4.
Oh, it's got Dad in that one.
Yeah, there's a Sean Connery.
Number 1.
Ooh.
Indiana Jones in the Arms of Gold, number 3.
Oh, wow.
Number 2.
You mind cracking one of those open, Rob? See what's on the inside.
Number 1. Well, this one's not in a bag, so let's take a look. We got Leo Duranona, who is the artist, something like that.
You clean it up. Let me see.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
No,
not
that works.
bad. Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of got a nice vintage feel to it, sort of.
Yeah.
No, it's a classic look. Yeah.
Yeah. See if we get some action scenes in here. He's breaking into a museum or something.
Oh, yeah, that is really cool. Man, you always get the good stuff, Rob.
We got Tarzan, Warlord of Mars, John Carter.
Nice.
Tarzan, John Carter? Mixing it up.
What?
That just don't sound right, does it? That's number 3. Here is number 4.
Yeah, Dark Horse could do a good job with these.
Yeah.
I wonder what the art is in like these. No, the art's not too bad in these either. Kind of looks like a newspaper strip, but not a lot of
That's
not
cool.
a lot of detail and backgrounds or anything, but
Yeah. But it pops.
not terrible. Yeah. Shadow number 3,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
of course. Number 4. Another Doc Savage. This one's cool. Curse of the Fire God.
whoa.
The
Nice
shadow,
cover.
like-
Nice
That
cover.
looks like it would be fun to animate.
Yeah.
And there's number 3 of that same series.
Oh, dang it, man.
Uh,
Take all my money, bro.
Concrete, which is a good read if you've never read them.
I've never read Concrete. It looks interesting.
And here's a good one for you, Joe. I don't know if that's not sure what's going on there, but
Bigfoot. My brother.
It's pretty squatchy.
Throw squatch.
Captain America 249. How'd he get in there?
He's just hanging. There's actually a story about how Indiana Jones went to the Pacific Northwest to look for Bigfoot.
Really?
And when he found Bigfoot, he found out that the Bigfoot was actually Chewbacca. And they found Han Solo's bones because the Millennium Falcon crashed and he died. So Chewie was just roaming around the Pacific Northwest.
Oh man, that sounds like fun.
You know, it makes sense to me. It does.
Yeah, me too. You know,
Oh, congratulations, Werewolf. Yeah, man.
All right.
Werewolf by lunchtime. Just bought a new house.
Anybody know anything about
Nice.
Johnny Dynamite?
no,
Johnny Dynamite.
Oh, that looks nice.
I'm not. It sounds like something I should know what it is, and it's just not clicking for me. But that's number one. Got number two.
You know, it's almost like it reminds me of a Seven Soldiers of Victory type of character. You know,
Yeah.
TNT and Dynamite Kid.
Uh-huh.
oh yeah,
And number four.
Johnny Dynamite.
Very nice, man.
Oh, art is weird. Max Allen Collins and Terry Beattie doing the art, but they didn't do full color. They did,
Yeah,
yeah,
Hey, I like that.
got some reds and blacks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it says it's a trademark of Max Allen Collins and Terry Beattie, so I guess it's a new character that they created. I was thinking maybe it was an old comic strip character or something, but
sounds familiar though. I don't know if it's
yeah, it's just got that ring to it, I guess. I don't know. Harvey Kurtzman's new Two-Fisted Tales.
Two-fisted.
Easy. It's time. Easy. It's time to rob a bank.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta sell the other kidney now. I want that book.
Hey, they got a lot of those things called ATMs.
Airboy number 3 with the heap. In case you're ever
That's
wondering
cool.
what the heap looks like, there he is.
That's the heat.
There you
He's in a heap of trouble.
go. Oh, yeah.
And they had a bunch of Action Comics Weekly, but this was the only one I got because my list was MIA and I didn't know which ones I needed. But I didn't recognize this one, so I grabbed that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah.
And there's a Barbaric Adventures number 2, Iron Jaw.
Can't go wrong.
And a lot of Archie. They have a lot of Archie in their sales, it seems like, as far as older books. Fury of Firestorm Annual number 1.
Good book.
The original Firestorm number 4.
Oh, nice.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
I hadn't seen that one before this. That's cool. Saw the Spiders. A couple Power Mans. Number 51. Number 55.
Nice.
Shade number 6. Ditko.
That was a good series. That was a good series.
Number 7.
Yeah. Steve Ditko, creator.
And let's see. Joe likes Justice League of America. There's a handful of Justice League here.
Oh yeah.
240.
Yeah.
The guy looks like a Scooby Doo villain.
198. That's the other half of that Western character one, right?
Yeah.
That's a good little 2-issue run. It's kind of
It
fun.
is. It's very fun.
Number 201.
Ultra.
Yeah. Ultra. Whatever happened to Ultra? Come on.
Nice.
202.
There's Hawkman just hanging out.
218. And 206. I had this one when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
237.
And that was right before they jumped into the new stuff.
221. And 226.
That's right before the jump off, right?
Yeah, it was around that time. And I'll stop there. My mom's calling once again.
Okay.
Very nice
Alrighty.
books, Brother Robert.
Be right
Very
back.
nice
Yeah, those are
books.
good.
Good stuff, Rob.
Library. What does he say here? Chewy Sasquatch still makes sense indeed. As a Pacific Northwest boy, I feel the region is indeed Star Wars and Indiana Jones canon. Damn it. Yes, it is.
He's always a Wookiee to me.
It's true. Did I ever tell you? Did I ever mention when because I lived out in Newport, Oregon for a few years, and I went hiking quite a bit, and I went down to Lincoln City, which is north of Newport. There's this Drift Creek Trail. It's about all in all about round trip about a 7-mile hike.
Good hike.
So you're going down. You drive all the way up, and then you're going down into the valleys, and and there's a stream and a huge waterfall. So about halfway there, and I wasn't thinking anything about it because this was back in maybe 1996, 97. And then all of a sudden, the Leonard Nimoy In Search Of popped in my head, In Search of Bigfoot in Oregon. And I remember my brother and I watching it, and I'm like, what? So I'm like walking around, like all these bush, then you got the trees, and then you got the bush. So I'm like, seriously, like, I'm freaking myself up big time because there's no Bigfoot, whatever, and I'm walking, and it's getting pretty creepy. And I get to the bottom, and I sat there for like an hour and a half because I didn't want to get up. And I'm just like, you're so stupid. What are you worried about? So then I finally make it back up, whatever. And I get home and over to my mom's place, and some of her friends were there, and I was like telling them how I was freaking myself out. And they were like, well, did you have a dog? I'm like, no. Well, did you have a gun? Did you have a 22 pistol? I'm like, no. They're like, well, bear spray? I'm like, what do I need bear spray? And they're like, here you're worried about Bigfoot, and you could have got attacked by a mountain lion or a bear, Joe. I'm like, oh. I was worried about Bigfoot.
Oh, that stuff. Oh, come on.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm from North Dakota. I don't know what a bear is. You got no bears up here. Anyway, that's my Pacific Northwest story.
Jeez, why would you want to do? Why would you want to do that to your dog too? Yeah, did you bring a dog? What? So the mountain lion could eat my dog?
Yeah. Eat my dog and mountain lion. I think library, I did hear about this. The two guys that went looking and then they ended up dead.
How'd they die?
No one knows, Rob. No one knows.
Yeah, the mystery continues.
Oh yeah.
They got eaten by Bigfoot.
That's right. All right,
Well, they
guys,
are
I have
cannibalistic,
to go see the missus.
Okay.
It was great seeing you. Thanks again, Rob, for everything. Thank you, guys. Have a great Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Take care, Joe.
You too, man. Hey, you too, man. Thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
Bye. That video was really good, man. Like, seriously, that was really good.
It was fun. It was fun. My original version didn't have that song.
Ah,
They didn't
sorry.
change it.
I hit it again. Just wait. Sorry. Sorry. No, Rob, come back.
Oh man.
What's going on, Mike?
Bro,
No, I did. I was trying to.
Oh, you
I was
did.
trying to get the one video out of there.
Did you put him backstage?
I think I did.
And I'm over here talking like I know what the hell I'm saying, but I know
I don't
there's a
know either.
backstage. Oh man.
I just like
Yeah,
having
that was-
fun.
Yeah. Yeah, he had
Crap.
previewed that for me, and I was like, "Damn, dude, that blew my mind. That blew
Oh,
my
that
mind." That video.
especially the
Yeah,
especially when they was like flying with Superman and stuff like that.
yeah. Well,
I don't know what happened.
the little things in that video, like when he's putting the stickers on the gas pump, Higgy talks about, Bobby at the gas station, tell him, get out of here with your stickers and stuff like that. It's those little things that he caught on to and added them in there. So that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. I love that. And I like the way, because it tries to adjust to what he looks like the face,
Yeah.
like Higgy's
Yeah,
face
some
and
of
his
them are like,
features.
what the hell? That's not, but that's what that program does, because, man, that was born on this show. You know that, right? You remember that one night after the show, we were there just talking after the stream ended, and he had
Oh,
turned you into that's where he started doing all that, and it just, dude, he's improving like by the week of the things that
yeah.
he can
I
do
mean,
on.
because I
Yeah,
remember when he was just showing the ducks walking into that store,
yeah,
and now look at he's like turning into werewolves and stuff, and Higgy Pop's fighting dragons, and
yeah. Well, that night, remember, he said, "Well, I wonder if I did this," and then it just started happening. I was like, "Dang, Rob, who knows what you can do next?" And that's when he started taking off.
yeah.
There he is. There
Hey,
he is.
I
Sorry,
don't know what happened. It just totally kicked me into my homepage on StreamYard, and I had to go find the link again. So
oh, I think I accidentally
you kicked me
deleted
out.
you.
Did someone call me? He's in werewolf.
It's okay. You wanted to talk
Joe,
about me while I was gone. I understand.
no,
Yeah,
no, we're just talking about how much. I mean, like it seems like every week you're improving on the AI. You're just getting
yeah.
more and more in depth, and it's just really cool, man.
You want to see another one?
Okay.
Oh yeah, what do you
Well,
got?
no,
What do you
because
got?
I was telling Mike too. It's like I remember when you showed me the ducks when they were going into that building or whatever, and I thought that was amazing,
Yeah,
and that was so cool.
it is
And then
amazing.
what we just saw, I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
You should
no,
start
it's
going.
and the AI is getting better too. It's not just me. I've seen an improvement in the program, right? Where it's doing stuff more, you know, realistically sometimes. It's weird though. Every day, if I'm working with it, every day, somewhere between 4 and 7 to 8, all of a sudden it just gives me crappy animation, right?
Yeah,
It's like it looks like I mean it's not it's cartoons. It's filmation type cartoons. No matter what I type in, and it's just like, why does it do this every day at this certain time of day? And the only thing I can figure out is because there's more people using it, and it's got something in the program where, in order for it to keep up, and maybe it starts doing cartoons instead of more realistic stuff, so that it can do it faster. I don't know. It's just odd to me, but and hey, Josh.
it's Josh. Yeah, I bet Josh is pumped up for tomorrow, man.
go Chiefs!
Good to see you, Josh, brother Josh.
Yeah, that was actually a good one. Some of them aren't that good. Some of them are just like, this is not what I'm looking for. Because I'll be in the middle of trying to do some live action stuff, and all of a sudden it'll give me nothing but cartoons. It's really frustrating. But yeah, I mean, we could play something else.
All right, what do you got, man?
Let
Plenty of time.
me see what I got. Oh, I know. We can do. Let me find it. So I did this video. This is one of the ones that I thought was gonna get lost. That I really wanted to keep. And why is it? I'm still getting used to this new laptop. It's bigger, so the mouse pad is bigger, so I keep hitting the wrong thing with my finger because I'm used to the smaller one. But anyway, I did a video once I started doing the animated covers. I did a video of what my life's like now that I have all these characters coming to life, right? And they won't leave.
Tell them chip in for groceries at least.
Yeah, no kidding, right? It's just like so yeah, I did this one. See what you guys think of this one. It's similar to what we did with Iggy Pop.
Ever since I started, got this magic touch. Making comic book covers, jumping in a clutch. Heroes in my bedroom, villains on the floor. Everywhere I look, got the page to life war. Superman and Joker, tearing up my sheets. X-Men having battles right where I eat. Spider-Man's web slinging on my ceiling high, while I'm dodging laser beams cutting through the sky. Gonna groove through the madness, yeah, we'll make it right. Say what? Comic covers come alive every day, every night. From panels to pages, heroes on the scene. We'll ride this funky chaos like a crazy dream. Get it! Batman in the kitchen, searching for a clue. Wonder Woman's lasso caught my dancing shoe. Let's go. The Hulk took my bed, broke it with a roar. Now I'm sleeping in a chair, can't take it no more. Iron Man's got gadgets, lighting up the dark. Thor's mighty hammer left a crazy mark. What the fuck? Harley Quinn's laugh echoes down the hall, and Deadpool's jokes, they're bouncing off the wall. Gonna groove through the madness, yeah, we'll make it right. Say what? Comic covers come alive every day, every night. From panels to pages, heroes on the scene. We'll ride this funky chaos like a crazy dream. Get it!
Sweet move.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, whoa! What kind of movie that turned into? What's going on?
I don't know why I jumped back to Scooby Doo. That's weird.
See, that was awesome, man. I had no idea you could break
17,
dance.
I don't think I've ever had so much fun as I do making these things. It's just like, because you just type in, you don't really know what it's going to give you, you know. And then sometimes you can tweak it a little bit, and sometimes you're just like, no, that's crap. You need to just move on to something else. And they're just a lot of fun.
Very nice, brother.
Guy, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Breakdance.
Yeah, that's what got me the breakdancing, brother. That cracked me up, man.
Yeah, I saw you start laughing.
And
At
it really
first,
does
I was
look
like, "No, this is dumb," you know, and then I was like,
No.
"This is hilarious. I need to leave it in."
But the thing is it really mimics your face, Rob.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like you, dude. That's so crazy.
Yeah, there's a new. They just started, and I didn't use that for this one, I don't think, but they just started a second like a third portion of the program that I'm using where now you can put in a face so that you have like a character that you can reuse, right? And you can use anybody's face.
Okay.
You know, that's how I was able to do so many good ones for Higgy, by using that. And so I can put in, I mean, you guys have seen me before. I can take this frame, put the three of us in there. But for some reason, it won't let us interact. If it sees us in three different panels, it doesn't want to let us, interact, unfortunately, because that would be cool. But,
Yeah.
But I think it will get there where it will, because I mean, you guys saw where we played with it that one time, and it kind of tries to do it. But so now you have the option of, like I can take one of these pictures and start with that frame. That's how I have all the outros that I'm doing on my movies, where something comes out of the closet or somebody walks in on me or whatever. And so I can do that. And then you can take the last, if you want it longer, you can take the last panel of that frame and start with that last panel and do another 5 or 6 seconds. The problem with that is that, like, if it doesn't see my face in that last frame, it's a whole nother video. It doesn't, it will continue with that frame. But if I'm like this, and at some point during that video, I turn back around, I might be a completely different person.
You lost your image.
Yeah. So, and then, but this new program, it's cool. You can do certain things with it, but there's certain things you can't do it because they're promoting it as, well, now you can have a continuing character, you can blah 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 blah, right? But you can only have one continuing character at a time. I can't take, if you watch some of the other videos that are out there on YouTube, and I can notice this now that I'm using the programs, is I can't put two faces into the same scene and have two continuing characters together. It won't let me. It can only let me do one. So one thing I have done was I've taken a frame of like another character, or I put a background behind me with a character in it, and then worked from that one so that myself and another character are in there, that it would know, like Hulk or Red Sonja or somebody that it does well. And so you can get around it a little bit that way, but mostly it's not like you can actually go and make a movie. You can't, that's why if you look on YouTube, there'll be like, everybody's done Gilligan's Island, Scooby-Doo, stuff like that. But when you watch it, there's only one character in that scene. They'll do Scooby-Doo, but they're never in scenes together. It's like they'll talk about Scooby-Doo, and it'll be Scooby-Doo. They'll talk about Shaggy, and it'll be Shaggy. They'll talk about Velma, and it'll be Velma. They never interact during that entire little trailer or whatever that they've made. And that's why we won't do it. So,
I was watching a couple the other day, and it was the Beatles, and somehow these people were able to use the original music, but they recreated a video with all AI. They took images that we all know of the Beatles, and they, just like you did, they would morph them, and it was really cool. Really nice.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool things you can do with it, but there's also those restrictions where it's like, it just won't do it, I found another program. The first program I started using, which isn't the program I use now, but I'm still have a small subscription to it, because I stupidly paid for a year in advance. It came out with a whole bunch of new things that kind of fixes some of the things the regular program won't do, right? So I could, if I put my picture in there, like I'm sitting here right now, I could make myself explode. It would never do that if I told it to do that in the regular program.
You got a request from Wolfman.
I can morph into the Hulk. I can morph into Catwoman. I can morph into Venom, and the regular program doesn't do that very well. It doesn't want to make you gradually change into something. It's like an instantaneous. If you tell it to do it, it kind of just, the scene changes and all of a sudden you're a different thing, or it will pop up in front of you and you're gone, or something like that. So the other problem too, it doesn't know what to do with hands. It won't, if you tell it to, you want to play fetch with a dog in the video or something like that, it won't do it. It won't let you let go of the ball. Try doing frisbee toss with Captain America for my Captain America cereals on Sundays, and we're just gonna be like in the yard throwing his shield back and forth, right? It won't do it. It just you go like this, and it just kind of hovers there, and your hands and it won't actually let go of anything. So there's stuff that you want it to do, and you get more elaborate. You want,
Yeah.
But then there's also things where, you got workarounds, right? I showed you the werewolf video last week on your show, and we could never do that before. But when I put in man wolf instead of a werewolf, then it worked. That one time, it still took me about 15 times to get the one that was really good.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't quite know. But sometimes you're like right on that verge and you just keep trying. It's like sooner or later it's going to do it, and so I'll sit here all day messing with the comic books and stuff, and I'll just be like, if I have an idea, I'll pop it in. It takes about 5 minutes, usually, something around there. And it gives you can do up to 5 at a time. So you'll get 5 different versions of the same thing when you put it in there. And I'll just go do something, and I'll come back and see what it did. Is it worth keeping? Is it not? Is it whatever?
Yeah.
And
Werewolf has a friend who's wondering if you can do Daphne from Frasier in a miniskirt.
Daphne from Frasier. I don't know who that is because I never watched Frasier, but if I can find a picture of her, yes.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, Werewolf.
Oh, yeah.
Let your friend know.
Yeah. Let's see. Daphne from Frasier.
If y'all don't know Werewolf by lunchtime, he's over in Australia.
Yeah.
So he's in
Jane Elizabeth Levy's?
Yes. Isn't she a redhead? Is she the redhead on there? Or brown
Not
hair?
in this picture, she's not.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else then.
Well, I was thinking redhead too.
Yeah.
She's kind of a redhead in that
That's what I
picture.
had in my mind. Yeah.
There's some pretty revealing pictures of her on here. I don't know that I need to make you a picture or your friend a picture.
Hey, he's a skirt guy. I mean, his
Yeah.
friend is a skirt guy.
Yeah, his friend. Nice. No, yeah, every time you show me something new, man, it's like, where'd that come from? Be kind of cool to see some Shakespeare stuff, without, can you do stuff without the, I'll just finish saying it, shit. Can you do shit without the music? Can you just do like speaking? Does it talk too?
This program doesn't. The music program's a different program.
Oh.
But yeah, there's Mike introduced me to programs where you can basically put in any text and choose the voice you want, but it wouldn't match up with what you're seeing.
Oh,
right. I don't have a way. I've seen ones where that does match up. So there's something out there that will do that. I haven't found it on the programs I'm using.
Still cool though. Heck yeah. Mike, you got anything you want to show us?
Heck yeah, man.
Okay.
I've been another graphic man, Micah. He messaged me one day. He says, "Hey, would you be interested in more books?" Because a while back he sent me a very, very generous and nice AOK, right? So he messaged me again. He goes, "I've got some more books. It's nothing special, but if you're interested, I'd like to share them with you." And I go, "Shoot, yeah, man. I'd be very grateful for those." I go,
Like to
he
see
goes,
what his idea of special is.
"Yeah." Well, and then he says, "Well, like he says, nothing special. Just tell me, is there anything you don't want?" I go, "Micah, anything you send would be, I'd be appreciative of it." And that's what he sent me. So I'm gonna show y'all. I mean, dude, these are awesome books. So I've read 3 so far. So I'm gonna start with the ones that I've read. And the first one is The Shadow. Is that backwards to y'all? Yep.
Hold it up again. Sorry, I was working on the miniskirt thing.
Oh,
No,
is
it's
that
not backwards. No,
okay? Looks backwards on my screen. Anyway,
if you
19.
yeah, you can change that in your settings. I did it last week because I was having the same problem last week.
All right, 1965, The Shadow, man. And dude, this one was crazy. It's a fun story. Nothing serious about it. But when I looked at the indicia, it was put out by a company in Missouri, and that's where old brother Micah resides. So I thought that was cool. It's not the Shadow that we all know. It's somebody's iteration of the Shadow.
Hmm.
There's another one, Captain Adam, right? And I read this one. It was a good story, but in the back it has a Blue Beetle story, which was really good. And all the artwork throughout is done by Steve Ditko.
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
Right.
That's Steve Ditko, right?
Oh yeah, Steve Ditko. And what gave me the most enjoyment was reading the letters page, because you got these kids writing in. They're all pissed off because they changed the Adams costume, and they're writing in saying, "You've lost me for life. I'm never gonna read this again." I just thought
Wow.
that was funny. Yeah. And then here's another one, Bat Lash. Right.
Oh,
This is issue number 6, and I'm gonna call it. I mean, just as far as I know, this is a Bat Lash origin story. So we know how he became the character Bat Lash. Great story, man. Beautiful artwork all the way through. There you go. So I had the time to read these 3, man. Good
Cool.
stuff. But it doesn't end there. I won't show the whole stack the first round, but I think y'all like these. Warlord number 4. And again, he's
oh,
telling me
nice.
it's nothing special. I was going through. I'm like, God dang, these are all I would go out and actively seek these, man. Brothers of the Spear, right? 20 center. That's good stuff, man. Then, shoot, one of my favorite titles of all time, Weird War
Oh,
Tales.
yeah.
Heck yeah. How you doing, Shannon?
Hey, Shannon.
Yeah. Then we've got an Uncle Scrooge. Because thanks to Brother Rob, I've been getting more into Uncle Scrooge, and old Michael was nice enough to share one with me. Then we've got Power Man and Iron Fist, number 122. So, man, yeah, he blew me away with this stack of books.
Yeah,
And we
that's
got
like a
Machine Man.
dream box
Machine Man
there.
number 7. Yeah. Jack Kirby cover. Man.
Go
Kirby.
gadget hands.
Yeah.
What's that?
Go gadget hands.
Yeah. I'll put these closer, y'all. Sorry about the glare. Give me a crisis.
Issue 1.
Check this one out. The Red,
Red
Mask,
Mask.
bro. Heck yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
1958. And how do I know that right off the top of my head? Because Brother Michael knows how to present a book.
We gotta
Got me a
got we gotta
friend
think.
appreciates your efforts. He said keep trying bikini. Oh,
It's
man.
working on the mini skirt. I mean,
Oh, okay. There's Fantastic Four number 219. Very
Oh,
cool,
good.
Very cool. We got some Charlton War comics. Attack. Oh, by the way, on that Steve Ditko, this one. You know how it does the writer, the artist, of course, Steve Ditko. And I don't think I've ever noticed before, but it says letter. I know you can't see it; it's pretty small. It says letter A machine because it's
Oh,
typeset.
geez.
But yeah, but at the end of that story, they Charlton being who they are and what they are, it switches to somebody actually hand lettering it. So
Oh,
little quirks like that, man, is what amazes me about comic books. Right? We got Beyond the Grave, number 5.
oh,
Look at that, dude.
I love those. Those are my just anything horror from the then.
Oh yeah. We got another Brothers of a Spear. Some more westerns right here. Old Geronimo Jones.
Oh,
Love it.
that's awesome.
We've got Hercules. DC Comics, Hercules, number 3. So before all this, Micah shared with me, he's paring down. He's going after certain books. And he's just, and I know he sent books out to other people. Scrooge. This one I've never heard of, Captain Gallant or Captain Gallant.
Yeah, of the Foreign Legion. Huh.
Yeah, that looks cool, man.
Yeah, it does.
We got a Batman and the Outsiders, number 7.
That was a good book back in the day.
Metamorpho. Who was doing the cover? I don't know that one. Got some more 2001.
Oh,
Jack Kirby.
I think I only have like issue number 3 of that. I want to get the whole thing though. Oh, that's
Yeah, dude. When you open these up, man, you'd be amazed. I mean,
yeah.
pretty dang cool.
So I heard.
Here's number 7.
Holy, the new seed.
Dude, it just keeps getting better from here on out.
Ooh,
GI
GI
War,
War, nice.
number 2.
Ah,
Love it. We got an EC reprint right here. Haunt of Fear, number 23.
oh yeah.
These right here. Blew my mind, man. Here we go. Red Wolf, number 8.
Oh yes.
I've got 2 issues of Red Wolf. Now I've got 4. And number 7.
Oh,
Let me see. We'll do another series and I'll share the rest in the next round. Here we go. Men of War, number 108. Silver Age.
that is an awesome cut. Look at that.
Yeah. Dude, beautiful stuff. And then we jump up to Men of War number 2. I guess the newer series. Now this one stars this character Gravedigger. And do y'all know anything about this guy? Gravedigger.
No.
So, because the African American, so his job was to dig the graves. So you can imagine, he gets into, he shows his worth.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, becomes a hero of the book. Number 3. Mike, turn up your mic. Oh man, sorry, dude. Yeah, they were complaining. They were telling me that it's too low. It's this dang computer that I got, brand new computer, and can't hear it, man. God dang it! And I had that problem with my last video. It was super low. Am I yelling? Am I good?
It's a little better.
A little better. Okay. Men of War number 6. Let me use my projection voice. So, man, you didn't hear all the good stuff I was saying about Micah. He's a good man. That's all I'll say. Men of War number 9. Yeah, sorry about that, Frank. I'll work on that, baby. I'll give me a microphone that works. Number 10.
Oh, another Gravedigger.
Yeah. All the Men of War feature Gravedigger. Number 11. And keep going. Number 13. Joe Kubert.
You got all these from Micah?
Yeah. Dude.
That is awesome, dude. Holy.
My mind, brother. And the way he played it off, he goes, yeah, nothing special. But he said that the first time. And then when he said this time, I was like, yeah, nah. And I told him, send me whatever you want, man. If I can't enjoy it, or if it's not, but it'll go to somebody that will enjoy it, right? Send them out. But look at that. And number 20. And number 25, and I'm going to end it there because there's a few more, man. All beautiful books.
Okay.
So there you go.
Good stuff.
I think everybody's waiting for what Rob created.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna. These will all be featured in a video that I'll be making this week. So, dang right, man. Appreciate it, Micah.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Missed out on a couple of. Okay, library says you can overlap with like a single narrator, but you can't have all the characters talking yet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rob's videos.
Backwards.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Then we got a nope.
Hey, last time I was on here, the dang internet went out on me and all that. Just need focus. Am I out of focus too?
No. I think he meant about the videos.
Oh yeah. No, that's because the stupid camera too, man, on the other computer. It's a mess.
Oh.
It's a mess. Ditko covers Charlton Batlash. Sergio Aragones, yes. Exactly. You did all the breakdowns, so oh yeah. Definitely. Then like I said, I'm opening that box and was like, God dang, thank you. There's more. Geronimo Jones, great logo. Thank you, brother Mike.
We got Red Wolf 8.
Yeah. Let's start.
Just kind of going through all these real quick. Gravedigger. Yeah, I want to look into those Gravedigger books now too.
Yeah. Like I said, I've got a few, but man, he helped me out with that run really nicely.
Heck yeah.
And it's not like he said, which ones do you need? He's just like, Comic Fate, baby. Sends all the good stuff, man.
It is. There is. It's Comic Fate.
Yeah.
I'm going to show a couple here. I'm going to finish off the books I got from my brother. Some of the stuff I got from him that he sent me. This is kind of interesting. I don't know if it's a promotional book, but it's Batman Begins on it. But when you open it, it's got it's just kind of got some stories here. Some of the artwork, like,
yeah,
I don't know if it's the first like certain books from, but yeah, you got, where are you at? There we go. You got the older stuff. The Batman. And it looks like you got the long Halloween type. I haven't read this yet, so I have no idea.
Is it
I don't know,
an
yeah.
adaptation of the movie?
No, it's not. It's not from the movie.
Okay.
It's just kind of a bunch of different stories, I think. And they just piled them up into this one book. I don't know. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. Little, never really looked into it. Got the Halloween, we had the free comic book day. I picked up little Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Comic Fate.
Thank you, library.
Another one here, we had Venom.
Yeah.
Oh, it shows here that, yeah. Roping movie people and getting arms into getting into comics. Yeah.
All right.
We got some Valiant comics. Bloodshot. You guys ever get into Valiant comics?
Yeah, I did. Well,
Got Bloodshot.
again, 20 years after they came out, but I started. What I was reading was XO Man of War.
Oh, see, now I've heard of that one.
Yeah, and of course,
Look at that.
a few Bloodshots.
Exo Man of War.
There you go.
As soon as you said that, I opened up this page and there it was. Comic Fate.
Comic Fate.
We got number 6 of Bloodshot. Yeah, they made a movie out of this with what? Vin Diesel was in it?
Yeah, I remember that movie.
And number 7.
See, that's a character I want to read more of now. I
The
have a trade, I
Bloodshot.
just have not read it. Yeah.
And number 8. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, yeah. Man, we got Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four, number 1.
Nice. Hey, brother just sent you a big old box of books.
Yeah, it was crazy. Well, because he gets them for he goes to this little flea market play type thing, and the guy's always there. This old dude sitting there with the whole box and boxes and boxes of comic books, and he sells them all 25 cents a piece.
Oh, wow.
So my brother just goes in there and grabs a butt ton of them, and I remember this cover when I was younger. Fantastic Four, $2.96.
Yeah. And then
I got that in the other day. I was
trailer.
surprised at how thick it was. I
Yeah,
thought it was just a regular issue.
it's like a thick book.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of on the side too. I like the back there.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you guys think of that Fantastic Four trailer?
I like the aesthetics of it. I like how they set it in that early 60s, the background and just the feel of it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are not too happy with the voice of Ben Grimm, but yeah,
They might fix that though.
yeah.
Yeah, they wanted it more gruff and blah 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 kind of thing, you know. That doesn't sound like Ben Grimm. I just thought it was kind of weird when he was like the scene where he's in the kitchen and he's He's
Yeah.
testing the stuff that the robot. What's a robot's name?
Herbie.
Herbie's making.
Yeah.
And as soon as when he put his finger in his mouth to taste it, it was like two rocks clicking together. Did you hear that? And it was just like grossed me out. I'm like, no. Here's some more of those storm watches from DC, the new 52, number 4.
Yeah. See, all that stuff I need to catch up on. Actually, that's when I got back into comics. So 52, when all that started coming out. That's when I was in the comic shops again.
I didn't. A lot of the new 52 stuff was weird to me. James Cameron's Avatar, another free comic book day.
Nice.
It's kind of cool.
Add that to the movies that I've never watched.
Yeah, I've never watched Avatar.
Oh, okay. I thought I was the only guy on earth that has not watched that movie.
See, because someone was explaining it to me one day, and I was like, "Oh, so I've already seen it then?" And they're like, "Well, what do you mean?" It's like I saw Dances with Wolves like 50 times, so I don't need to see that again. But I heard it was really good. So here's another one of those Plutonas. Plutona. This is issue number 1.
Yeah.
Kind of like the art in there. It's kind of.
Yeah, I like to grab just random stuff like that and just, I mean, if it's for 25 cents, why not? Why not pick something up and
Yeah, any
give it a
comic is
shot.
worth 25 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then here's another one of those Secret Empires. Free comic book day. A lot of free comic book day stuff.
That's how he makes his money. Gets free stuff
Yeah.
and sells it for 25 cents, right?
Yeah. There was a guy here that he still has his shop, but nobody. I mean, it must have been about 12 years ago when my oldest son here, Tucker, him and I went to this guy's comic book shop, and it was free comic book day. So Tuck was all excited, he's like 10 years old and he's going to get a big bunch of free comics. We get in there and he starts grabbing them. And the guy who owns the place says, "Yeah, I'm selling those for $1 a piece." And I'm like,
Oh, man.
I don't think you can do that, dude. So Tuck was just devastated, man. He was just, and I'm like, well, let's just buy him anyway. And when I left, I'm like, man, that was a dick move.
Nah, those guys actually do have to buy those, but I
Yeah.
think it costs them a quarter or something
Yeah,
around there.
but
It's a really low price, but yeah.
Yeah, it does
you
cost him
hear all
money,
these-
but still, I mean,
Yeah,
if
Yeah,
you don't
they
want to
go-
give them away for free, then don't buy them.
yeah.
Don't participate.
Don't host free comic book day.
Right.
it's like I was mad too because Tuck and I were in there a lot, and I'm just like, really, dude? Here's this little kid. He's like all excited.
Yeah,
All the money that I've spent in this, dump, and you're gonna be like that? It's being like, big Papa Bear,
I mean, I could see
But see,
limiting
that's the
to
whole
how many
point.
you can get, and
Yeah.
or maybe possibly even requiring a purchase, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
to
I
just be
don't
like,
That's
yeah,
the
I'm
whole,
charging
that's
for
the whole
those.
idea of free
That's a dick
comic book
move.
day. That's the whole idea of free comic book day. Get the kids in there.
Yep.
Let the kids pick up some books. I mean, yeah.
We're, Poe Dameron. And this is kind of cool. I've never seen the Brian's Toys. So Force Awakens came out, and they had all these toys. Go drive to Walmart and Target at midnight and pick up toys. Here's a Dark Horse 204 Terminator Enemy Within. And here's the. I was gonna say this when Rob had the Dark Horse. When they had the Star Wars books, I thought they did a really good job at the adaptions of the books that were written, like Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Dark Empire. I thought Dark Horse did pretty good with those.
Yeah, the people that collect the Star Wars comics, they seem to like the Dark Horse ones the best. Everybody likes the original Marvel run just because it's the original ones, but story-wise, everybody seems to like the Dark Horse stuff.
Yeah, because it was kind of when we didn't have Star Wars, for a while, and
yeah,
Rebirth.
There were new stories and so on and so forth. So yeah.
Aquaman 22, the Rebirth. I've heard that there's a lot of people that like the Aquaman Rebirth runs.
Yeah, I think on one of the claim sales, I asked, what's a good jumping on point for Aquaman? I've read, adventure comics, a few comics with Aquaman, but I've never got into the character. So what does everybody here think, or what should be a good jumping on point? Is it that guy suggested New 52?
I honestly haven't read anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
For the brand new series that just started, I would recommend that one. The first issue was good.
Yeah, the first issue was really good. I'd start with that too, if you ever get a chance to get the new stuff. Because I got the first issue of that, and it's really good.
I'll probably read it on the Hoopla app.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read it online. I'm not buying it.
Issue 12.
They got made out of money?
No. Batman Beyond. Got that.
Yeah.
Couple more
version
here.
of $20.99.
The DC version? Yeah. I think that's based on the TV show, the cartoon that they had. DC Nation's Super Sampler. And Detective Comics 52, Horrors from the Crypt.
Nice.
I don't know if this has got some. That is a really weird cover. What is that thing? Yeah. Then I got this one too. It's issue number 1, Adventures of Superman.
I like those.
Oh, that's the newer one that I didn't know existed. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know this. Parker.
Yeah, I ran across a few issues of those a couple of weeks ago. I was like, there's a second Adventures of Superman series? I didn't know that.
Kind of almost looks from Superman's outfit there, kind of old schoolish.
Yeah. Just the way he's drawn is looking. Yeah.
Oh, that is really cool. All right. That's what we got for now. We got a couple of. Oh, okay. Library said that it looks like a promo mixed Batman comic to rope it. Yeah. Love the Fantastic Four thing cover. Yeah, that was at $2.96. Yeah, I liked the first trailer too. I thought it was really good. Yeah, the guy's voice didn't really bother me.
Yeah.
As a thing. Yeah. I don't know. I like the trailer a lot because it was just really kind of, it almost like it kind of brought back that heroic feeling, you know, with the music and then the running. Then you see Galactus's big old head and everything.
Well, they had the way they had the thing and the overcoat and the hat just took me straight to the Kirby images, and that made me feel good. And then because you would read all the reprints in the 70s, late 70s, you would read the reprints, so you in a sense were being brought up on Kirby, right? If that makes sense. So I did like I said, the aesthetics of it looked really nice, clean, popped.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna go watch any videos about spoilers or anything like that, and I probably won't be there day one in the theater. But I'm gonna give it a shot, man. Why not? Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're fans of Marvel or the characters or comics in general. Why wouldn't you at least try it? You know, don't listen to all the haters and stuff on YouTube. They're wrong. You know, they a lot of times they're just like, you know, it's like all the people that hated the last Indiana Jones movie. It was not that bad. It was pretty good.
Oh, it was very good. It was, and I'm just not saying that because I'm a fan either. I thought it was great.
Yeah, and people are like, "Oh, it's woke. It's this. It's blah 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 blah." And it's like, no, it's not. It did. You didn't even see it, did you? You know. You know?
So did that? I would say that to people. So I'm like, so you don't like what was woke about it? Well, she was like, I'm like, oh, so you didn't like the Alien movies with Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah, or the original Indiana Jones movies. I mean, come on.
Right.
There's always been strong female characters in the Indiana Jones movies. That's part of the whole shtick. You know, it's just
exactly.
It was just people complaining and bitching just for the heck of it, and it's just
no. I thought it was.
They want to click on their YouTube videos.
And it's like I said, anytime you get to watch Indiana Jones kick the shit out of Nazis, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the Fleischer.
Yeah, as far as the movie goes. Go ahead. Wait a minute. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. So what?
No, I was just saying I suck as a moviegoer because either I'll fall asleep or I gotta take a leak every 5 minutes because I drink the big ass Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
And
you got the big one, yeah.
I'm headed straight to the aisle. Yeah.
Well, that's what I do
that's
too.
all I would say. Yeah.
I just like the movie theater atmosphere isn't the same as when we were younger. It just isn't like, you don't hear the projector going. You don't. I mean, everything's. I mean, it's just. I don't know. It's so generic now. There's no real. You just go to it and then walk out. But I'm also excited to see the new Captain America movie too. I think. I don't know. I've been reading up on some of the stuff, and I guess it's supposed to be pretty good. So, I mean, I think it will be.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, my first, if I were to make a list, number one would be Superman, and then Fantastic Four, and then if I ever got around to it, it would be the Captain America.
Yeah.
I want to.
I would say
I'm
that
one of those that wants to see Cap.
In order to make me happy with the Captain America movie, they have to do something with Steve Rogers in it.
Yeah.
Don't know what that is, but just something.
Yeah.
Give me something,
That's where I'm at.
And I mean, they brought Chris Evans back for the Deadpool thing. Supposedly he's going to be in the future movies. There's no reason he couldn't have filmed something for that movie that nobody knows about. So I'm hoping, so Werewolf's Friends video is ready down there. But before you play it, I want to say I am thoroughly ashamed of myself for making it because this is a real actress. And I should not have done this, and I will never do it again.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Werewolf, if you're still here.
You're pretty quiet when you're doing it, man. I don't know. Where you at, Wolfie?
Here we go.
Well, I might do it for my own private use, but I wouldn't do it on anything like this.
Whoa!
Holy crap.
There you go.
Jesus.
Wait, I missed something. Let me watch it again.
Where's it back in book?
Yeah. I gotta wait one more time and I'll be done.
Good gosh, Rob, what are you doing over there?
Well, this is why I spend hours working on this stuff, right? It's like one for Iggy Pop, one for me, one for Iggy Pop, two for me, one for Iggy Pop.
I think
Robert Jones After Dark.
I think we're all turning into werewolves now.
Oh,
All right.
oh man.
She looks so
Where
comfy
you at?
there,
Where you
you
at?
know.
All right. So I got this. This was in my sale today. Nobody bought it. It's an issue of Toy Fair, but you were showing your toy magazines there, and there was a couple of things that were in here that were pretty interesting to me. This page
To be continued.
with the maquettes of like Chili Willy, Rocky and Bullwinkle, Andy Panda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one took me by surprise as I was flipping through it because I didn't know they did anything with the Western characters. This is a bust of Rawhide Kid, right?
Rawhide Kid, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool.
Oh wow.
There was one of like Baron Blood up there too, but the Rawhide Kid one was like really grabbed my attention because I was like, oh, that's cool. Never heard of that.
Wow.
So not sure who made them or anything, but but yeah, those are
Where
neat.
was that magazine?
2006. This one's
That was
from.
a Toy Fair.
Yeah, Toy Fair number 112. And this was,
Boys,
yeah, man,
that
this
was
was done
almost
by the same
25
people
years
that did
ago.
Wizard magazine, right? See, it was just about toys instead.
Yeah.
Just a lot of, you know. Oh, speaking of girls in mini skirts, there you
What?
Comic fake? No, that's not comic fake. I don't know what that is.
go. And well, there's some Star Wars. I don't know what those are, but Walking
yeah,
Dead, Harry Potter.
Okay.
It looks like a bust of Luke Skywalker. He's pulling a glove on his hand, and they put a word balloon on him that says "Turn your head and cough."
What?
But, I don't know. A lot of cool pictures in here for stuff I don't recognize. So
See, that's a world that I'm afraid to go. You know, that's the toy collecting. I'm afraid to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm one of the guys that you go to the thrift store or the Goodwill, and if there's a bag of like Hot Wheels or just a bunch of random stuff, I'm picking that up if it's a good price.
right, okay. The Rawhide Kid was from Bowen Designs. They apparently were doing a line of Marvel stuff, so they have a whole article. On them. You got Spider Woman
See
and
myself.
Doctor Doom.
I'm
Sentinel,
gonna do a microphone check. How's
Little,
it coming out?
Red Skull. There, he's got like a cigarette holder in his mouth.
Yeah.
The Iron Fist is pretty cool. So's the Lockjaw down there.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see how much those toys have appreciated in value. Right? That's almost 25
I would guess
years
they've
old,
gone
that
down, to
magazine.
be honest with you. But
Oh, you think they've gone down in price?
I think I'm sure most of them probably have.
toys are hot when they're released.
Yep.
Okay.
That's when it's hard to get them because they're hard to find.
Yep.
But then as soon as everybody orders them and
Yeah, or the next thing comes out and people lose interest.
yeah.
Yeah. Especially those high dollar items.
Oh, some of those hot toys that are like, you know, you could. Some of them are that. I saw this one Darth Vader one that was, God, almost $3,000.
Wow.
And you're like, and it was about an 18-inch, but it was so like you could move the hands, the fingers, the knuckles, you could move everything, the chin, because they took the Vader's helmet off, the chin, the lips, everything you could show. Oh,
That would be fun to play with because you could do like stop animation with it. You know?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Mike, you wanted to show some more stuff?
Yeah, man, I'll finish off this stack that old brother Micah sent me, man. All right, here we go. How's the microphone now? I
Good.
pressed a button. I don't know if it did anything.
Yeah, it's a little better.
Is it good for real, or is it still a little
The
better?
mic's
I'll
good, but
keep
your
working on it.
camera's a little blurry or pixelated or something.
'Cause I'm not gonna pay for the upgrade to get 1080. You
Yeah.
got 720, brother. That's about it. There you go, man. Combat Kelly, number 2.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
That's Severin right there, man.
And the deadly
And I have a
dozen.
copy of this, but this one is much nicer than what I have. Mine is seen better days, right? Okay. If you like number 2, you like number 3.
Oh,
And yeah, like I was telling Rob, I like reading these stories because Rob was telling me about that Aquaman, and he's like, there's a lot of cameos in the story, and I'm like, well,
Yeah, because they're doing the all-in thing where everybody's a member of the Justice
Yeah.
League and all that.
and I said I like to read the stories where it's, of course they have their little team here, but they have to get out of the situation on their own. They can't call up Sergeant Fury, or maybe they can in this issue, but you know what I mean? Like, you're limited to the characters. There's number 4 of who you're gonna see, and to me, that's a little bit more dynamic of where the story will go. P.S. Hold a comic. Hold a comic. What does that mean? Number 5. Yeah, guys, I gotta kind of do it like that. Man, I'm sorry, Joe. Last time I was on here, internet went out. Now I can't hold the comic.
no, it's all right.
Number
It
se-
doesn't
number
look that. It
7.
looks good. We can still
Yeah,
see it.
you can see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious about this Combat Kelly.
Yeah. No, I need to read more. Like I said, I had that one, but for me to like get into something, I need a little bit more. Oh man, I want everybody to have a good time, man. Shoot, I like hanging out with everybody. I'm just hanging out on YouTube, man. Here's number 8. I need to make my Metarog video. I've still got a little bit. I got an idea kind of going on. I just need to hammer it out a little bit. For the
Need to get it
Metarog
done
Road
before it gets to
1900.
1900 or you're too late.
Well, the idea I have kind of plays on that. Number 9. Yeah, good stuff, man. I'm more of the DC, but shoot, those are cool. Now, this one right here, this series, The Chronicles of Corum, and I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but Michael Moorcock. I've got some paperbacks up here, and good writer, great stories. Rob, I know you like the fantasy stuff. This is cool, and this is one of those titles when I see Rob put them on his claim sales. Like I said, I have a few, but he helped me fill in this run here. There's one that he sent that I do have, but I read other Michael Moorcock adaptations, and if they're as good as, if this one is as good as those, I'm in for a treat on these.
I think
Dean
there's
Russell. Thank you, library.
like 5 or
Classic
6 of those miniseries
Oh yeah,
that they did for first.
yeah. And if yeah, so this one doesn't have a bag. If library is correct, Craig P. Russell or P. Craig Russell. This one is Mike Mignola doing the interiors. Oh,
Oh,
can't
nice.
show that page. Can't show that page. I don't know if I can show that page either. Let me find a page I can't show. There you
Dang,
go.
we're gonna have to start looking at those.
Yeah, I'm like, what kind of books are these?
Yeah. Well, it's not. It wasn't like full, but yeah. Hey, here we go. This is the one I did have, number 3.
Okay.
I like that one.
Yeah, Rob, you've shown some of these in your claim cells, haven't you?
Yep.
Quorums, yeah, that's why
Yeah, they
it's
come up every once in a while. They usually get snapped up too.
Yeah. Really cool stories, man. And number 7. Then we got 3 more here, guys. 3 more. Kill Raven. I read this one, man. Shoot. But I read
oh,
this on Kindle, right? When I first hopped on the Kindle, they had a special 99 cents for the entire, I guess, omnibus. And I was like, yeah, I'll buy I'll read it
heck yeah.
online for 99 cents. Shoot, yeah. So this was a cool story. Again, P. Craig Russell shows up in this every so often or in the middle of it. Super psychedelic artwork. Good Lord, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. So that's cool. And this is number 30. Of course,
I
by
think
then
I've
he's
seen
out
some
of
of
those.
these. My LCS has got a couple of these in
Joe,
the
I think you would like this story, man. Sci-fi, cool stuff, man. Almost
heck yeah.
a War of the Worlds type. But yeah, I think you would like
Kill
this one. And then
Raven.
finally, Funny Animals, Charlton Comics. Or
Oh wow.
first issue, man.
That's awesome.
Rob, are you familiar with this artist? Looks like Al Pago.
I know the name. Yeah, it's F. It's an F. Alfago.
Oh, El Fago.
I believe.
Okay, yeah.
I believe
Read that
so.
wrong. So yeah, man, those are the books that Micah sent. Very cool, very cool. And I'll show you a few magazines I pulled out just for Brother Joe over there. Right, some old sci-fi magazines.
Oh,
Nice.
that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that older stuff. Do they have stories in them too and stuff like that?
Oh, bro, they're
Is it all-
anthologies, and you get all
Oh,
kinds of
look at
cool
that.
artists, all black and white art, man. I mean, you cannot go wrong. You're gonna have some pages like this where it's more of a text. So
Yeah.
it's predominantly, black and white art. And then once you start seeing some of the names, like this one's Dick Giordano, I believe. Yeah.
So was that a Charlton or Marvel?
This is a Curtis Publications. Right up there.
Yeah,
Cool
that's
stuff,
cool.
man.
Kick the can.
Baby. And then we've got an all sci-fi super spectacular or creepy magazine.
Oh, I got a couple of those.
Yeah. So this is Curtis is Marvel. Yeah, thank you. This right here,
Okay.
this is what my uncles would get. This type of stuff. So we didn't see a lot of the hero stuff. We saw this. Right? And they wouldn't let us just walk in their room, and now we had to sneak in and
You had to sneak in. Yep.
yeah, sneak in when they were out on dates or whatever, or just going out. And we put everything back the way it was so we wouldn't get caught. At least we thought we weren't going to get caught. So it's good to get some of these back again, man. Here's another Robots Creepy magazine.
Oh, nice.
There you go, Joe. Just for you, man.
Woo! Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah, so Creepy predominantly known for their, horror stories, things like that. But they got
Yeah.
into the sci-fi because that was the craze. That was everything, right?
Right.
Late 70s, early 80s. They're gonna follow the trends. They're gonna try to sell some magazines, right? All right,
Yep.
now pull out some Savage Sword of Conan. This is number 44.
Oh,
Nice.
look at that.
Let's see. How do I have this back?
You know what's funny is when I was younger, like in my teens, the only place, like when you'd walk into a store, like a convenience store type place, and they had all the nudie magazines.
Right on top
That's
shelf.
where the Savage Sword of Conan's were at.
Right.
That,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so you're just, ooh, I wonder what's in that magazine. It's Conan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the older you got, the taller you got, and then you start
Yep.
like, hey, whoa, where did those come from? You were only used to
Yeah.
seeing what was on the bottom. Let's just see, number 49.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, where is that? Okay. And, well, these are out of order. 45.
Oh,
Maybe the blurry is a good thing.
yeah.
No. We can get to this one pretty easy. Gotta open them up, man. I mean, where are you, Joe? On I know Robert's opinion in black and white. What about you, man?
I love it.
Okay. What about everybody out there in the YouTube land? Reign Supreme Library says, all right. And here's number 60, brother. Number 60.
Oh, look
for
at
you.
that's just cool.
Yeah.
I actually prefer watching movies in black and white too.
The older I get, you know how I tell you I can't sit through movies, but the older movies, the black and white, I'm fixated.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
I
I'm
love
just
it.
I'm looking at everything behind the scenes.
Well, that's like
And we'll stop.
if like if the Maltese Falcon is on TV,
Yeah.
I'll watch it. It doesn't matter where it is at in the movie. I'll finish watching it. Just a lot of the older flicks are just the best. But yeah, I love black and white, especially comics.
Yeah. There you go. I'll end it there.
Sweet. Got a couple
Yeah,
other.
I'm the same way, dude. I'm finding myself just if it's black and white, what I'm looking at, of course, you pay attention to the story, but you're looking at the clothing, you're looking at the vehicles, the furniture, the everything, because it's not like that. Not that I lived in that era, but it's just it's beautiful to see, man. Beautiful to see.
Well,
And you knew they were limited on how they could film something, so the use of shadows and lights, and camera angles. They were all the innovators of that. So that's what I gravitate to. It'll take something, I have to like really want to sit down and watch a new movie. But when it comes to something from the 40s and 50s that I've never seen, yeah, I'm choosing that first, man. That's just my style.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I've been really into we've talked about this a couple times tonight and before, but I'm really into those old on Tubi. I'm really into those old serials. Like seriously, I freaking love them. I think they're just so, and you got the line deliveries kind of, well, buddy, we better go down and do that. What do you think, Javi? Well, okay, Shaman, let's go. You know what I mean? But still, it's just, it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Humphrey Bogart.
And you talk about the serials; those are awesome. But then you start to see the same tropes: the car
Mhm.
chase, jumping on top of a van.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they were
Don't get me
definitely
wrong,
cookie cuttering them out, right?
oh
Yeah.
yeah, dude. But they're still, like I said, beautiful in their own way. But just
Oh
don't
yeah, I
watch
mean,
5 in a row. Take a few, soak it in, and then come
yep.
back later. Go do something else. Watch
The
something.
the
Eat
only
something.
thing
come
I
back.
really don't like about the serials is when they end on a cliffhanger,
Yeah.
and then the way they resolve that cliffhanger is to show you a scene that they never showed you the first chapter, right? The
Yeah.
previous chapter. It's like that's just
Yeah.
not playing fair, you know. It's
Yeah.
just
Right.
that
Yeah.
really drove me nuts when I first discovered them and started watching them. 'Cause it was like that's not what, you know. They didn't show that. But
I had the back when '89 Batman came out. I think I've said this before. At one of our Music Land, you guys remember Music Land?
Yeah.
Most malls
the
had a
store,
Music
yeah.
Land or a disc
Yeah.
jockey.
Oh yeah.
And in the movie section, they had the old. Was it Robert Lowry Batman? The serials. It's Robert Lowry,
Oh
right?
yeah. I
uh,
don't know but
I
I
don't remember
know
if
what you're
that's
talking about.
I think
the
it
actor who
sounds
played
right.
Batman.
It sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had that VHS of that. I was like, what? So I bought it, and when I got home, I started watching it. And my dad comes home from work, and he's like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "Batman." He's like, "Well, oh, I remember these was on TV back in the 50s and stuff." I'm like, "Well, yeah, that's because they, it was on the movie theaters for a while. You'd have to come back and pay for another ticket
Yeah.
and see how the story ended, kind of thing."
Right.
But yeah, no, I really enjoy that older stuff. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, their accent and their rapid fire delivery. It was the best. And I've been getting into the Three Stooges again, like hardcore.
Oh.
Hardcore, like God, that crap is funny to me. I just love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. VHS in '89 when all the old Batman stuff was getting on display. Yeah. Oh, I love the
I didn't watch
Batmania.
that until I found the same thing you guys are talking about it, but on DVD when the movie came back in what was it, the early 2000s, the Batman Returns and all that.
Oh yeah.
The DVD that y'all are talking about. I mean, excuse me, the VHS. I watched because I saw the cover and grabbed it, and I got home. And I was like, oh wow, this is the serial adaptation. I didn't stop to read it. I just checked it out. So it was cool, man.
Yeah, that was All right. Well, we're at about 2 hours, so we'll probably call it here. Hey, you guys got anything going on?
Super Bowl tomorrow. Who's everybody got?
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
The game
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I'm gonna have
Yeah. There is.
Sports ball tomorrow? What?
I thought football was over.
Yeah, I was
uh,
asked to stop by Razor's show tomorrow, so I'll probably check that out for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I got the changes coming up to my channel. The way I do the sales and the auctions is going to change come March. So we got 2 weeks left of the current system before just not going to have any videos for like a week before I come back and do the regular stuff. But I'm thinking about like that first Saturday because I got a whole bunch. I got like 2 long boxes of Disney comics sitting here that are in great condition. So I might just do like that first Saturday, just start advertising like a cartoon show and just do all cartoons. See how that goes. Just see how it goes.
Oh.
that would be a hit, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
want to do a video for tomorrow, but then again, Super Bowl, I kind of want to, just chill. But I was thinking of doing a Valentine's special, and
Aw.
explain why. Well, it's gonna have a little twist on it. It's a day of love, and I was talking to Robert about this yesterday, and explain why I refer to Brother Joe and Brother Rob. So I've got a reason why I do that, and so I was gonna mix it in with a Valentine's, but I don't know because I also found those old educational videos. You remember before the ones that we would watch in school, the ones that came out in the late 40s and late 50s, and there's these corny videos about how do I know if I'm in love, going steady. So I've been finding little gems like, oh man, I could do wonders with this. So we'll see. I might release a video on Valentine's Day. So if you're interested, I'll put something
What
out
you
by then.
what you could do tomorrow if you did want to work on something would be just like a retrospective of old commercials, because that's half the fun of watching the Super Bowl or the commercials for people,
Yeah.
right? So that would kind of tie in.
And I've done that before. Well, not exactly that, but I've done that, and then you yourself will say, well, we don't see you. You're not telling. I'm like, well,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
experimenting.
You find some
Yeah.
great commercials, man.
It's just a matter of
Oh,
time
yeah.
before YouTube just pulls a plug on me in general. So might as well have fun with it, right?
Yeah,
All the
Exactly.
copyright strikes that I get on my
Exactly.
videos. So I don't know.
it's like,
Valentine video.
man,
would
I
be
was
great.
dying last week when you were playing those commercials.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit my pants.
Or just I shit my pants. Like I completely forgot about that. I remember laughing my ass off when that came.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But that's it.
All right. Yeah. I think we're gonna. Things are kind of getting steady for me here, so I'm thinking I might just kind of make this a permanent spot. 8:00 on Saturday.
Yeah.
I know that we did it a few times there, but then we had to switch it to Sunday. But I think this is a pretty comfortable spot to do this. And if you guys want to, yeah, it's
I
my,
was here.
yeah,
If you have me, I'll be more than happy to come on, man.
yeah, it's fun. Yeah,
This is what I got on YouTube.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, just to chill out and
Yeah.
show some stuff.
Hang out, man.
But yeah, I'd like to thank the library. Who's all on today? I Am One of Us.
One of us.
Werewolf
And his friend.
and his friend.
And his friend.
Yeah, I hope Rob helped you and your friend, or excuse me, your friend. Comic book collecting quest was on here. Shannon,
Yes. Brother Josh, man.
Josh,
Yeah.
heck yeah. And I'd also like to thank you guys. Like to thank Higgy for popping in here.
Shannon was here. He was on his break. Shannon was here.
Yeah.
Shannon the bass cannon.
Yeah, that's a good idea, because I'll probably start posting it more, just say 8:00 and
It'll build an audience if you can be consistent in the time and day. It'll get there.
yeah. Something fun.
Frank.
All right, guys. Have yourself a good Super Bowl Sunday and be safe and don't do anything crazy. Eat a bunch of chicken wings and just chill.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Good night, guys.
I'll take care. Bye.